Another live at the Emotional Wound Clinic. This has been so hard getting on this live. I've tried to start this live now. This is the second time, so this is great. A lot of distractions, so maybe you could have been feeling distracted. Um, First card out is Spiritual Court. I'm gonna cleanse the energy since clearly we got some court stuff going on. Oh, go ahead and go on mine. So you go on, just try to see if you can go on mine and go find it, or either go on yours.
I'm on mine.
Are you? Okay. All right, Spirit Divine Light, Light. I cleanse the energy in the space. We gotta know what go right here. Cleanse the energy in the space. Calling, removing all negative energy, calling in beautiful, bright, positive light. We ask for clarity, clear messages. Clear, very clear messages. We're looking for very clear messages. May all those who need to hear this hear it. May this reading go out to all the ears that need to hear this. I'm taking in a few deep cleansing breaths. All right. Welcome in some bright, positive energy. I'm not going to sound bold, I'm just going to ding some sounds in the ear. I call upon protection for me and all those who I love. And all those who are surrounded by right now is for fire edge protection on myself and the viewer. May no harm come across any dimensions, across any timelines, to any persons or any places. May only good things come for the viewers and listeners' highest, greatest good. In Yeshua's name I pray, Inshallah. In Jesus' name, for those of you who don't say Yeshua. All right. We're going to get a little energy in here. I just love how this incense smelt, friend.
This smells so good.
Kind of reading here. You have two readers in the building. Two readers in the building.
Reader in training.
She says reader in training. She's not a reader in training. She's a reader. Okay, so we have Spiritual Court coming out, guys. First card is Spiritual Court. You may feel like there's been an injustice to you or someone. Take it as it resonates. I'm just pulling out. You'll know if this is your reading if you should stick around, okay? If you've been in solitude, spending time by yourself, kind of hanging solo, this could be your reading. Maybe reading, looking into books, studying, and doing so happily. If you've been doing this in enjoyment, if this has been enjoyable for you, this could be your reading. And something about night. Maybe you've been spending time in the night sky or just in night in general, just hanging out. Maybe by water. Maybe if you guys maybe been dreaming about water or thinking about water. Or just out at night by water. Or maybe you're thinking about going to the water at night. Okay. Another card that's out here says, "Don't search for a mystery that that can be hidden by man. Seek within yourself." So this right here, this card typically means that someone has been in search for something that is unnecessary. I always equate this to looking through someone's phone. Looking through someone's phone. Why would you look through someone's phone when they can easily delete their evidence? But of course, the idea is to catch them before they delete it, correct? Right? But again, why search for things that can be hidden? There's a reason why that quote is there. It's an old quote. So maybe there's a bit of that. Okay. I'm feeling a very bright, like loving energy right now. I don't know. We got all kind of energy in this house. Maybe you've been partying. Maybe you have party energy. Maybe y'all been partying or something. We got party energy. All right. So first card out. Hi, Jennifer. We're gonna look at some feelings. Let's talk about some feelings that you could be having right now. Feelings. Maybe you're feeling. Spotting. Maybe you saw someone or someone saw you. This is a fairy spotting. Maybe you've been looking at someone, or maybe someone's been looking for you. Maybe you, or you saw someone. Maybe you're feeling like looking for someone, or maybe you're feeling like hoping someone spots you, or maybe you're trying to spot someone. Yeah. Maybe you feel like spotting someone. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. And maybe you feel like it's been a cold waiting. Maybe you're in the feeling of this has been a long wait, looking for this person. And waiting for a blessing. So it looks like here, if I was just to put them up for you so you can see. It looks like you're waiting to see someone, and seeing them would be a blessing. That's what I'm getting. This was coming out for the feelings. All right. Why is the collective? What's going on with the spotting? Well, the person trying to spot. We have the page of for self right now. Okay.
Hey, gentlemen, keep the door shut. Okay? You don't want to watch him feet, okay? Gentlemen. He said no.
Okay. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm reading the cards because there's this codependent energy. There's this codependent energy that's here. And it's not looking very good. We have this page of cups. So there's this younger energy that's on this board. This could be you. This is my viewer. And when I say viewer, this is the collective. This is the collective. Okay, collective, what you got going on? Because this ain't your partner. This is the collective. Because this keeps coming out. So collective right now, a lot of you guys are probably going to watch the replay of this. So when you watch the replay, I'm telling you right now, whatever comes out, comes out. But you could have very immature energy of wanting connection, wanting partnership, wanting to give your heart, but feeling very discombobulated, feeling very much off your feet, feeling like, you can't get your feet grounded. And you see this pig, when pigs fly, maybe this connection, something about maybe it will happen when pigs fly. That's what it feels like. And all these emotions are topsy-turvy. Look how it's going in circles. Maybe You could have been feeling like you were going in circles, but that makes sense because we have the devil here. And that means codependency. The devil will have you going round and round. Look at that. And so when we say the devil, this is codependency, this is drug use, this is alcohol, this is women, this is just lying to yourself. This is cognitive distortions for those of you who don't who want to do therapy. This is what they're talking about. This would be the devil, the negative thinking patterns. They keep us on the string. I still see you're in the upright, so maybe you still feel like you're dealing with codependencies and the different attachments. And that's going fast too. Seems like something's moving fast. That maybe that energy, that codependency energy, moved you towards not being able to place your energy in a respectable place. Because look at the King of Pentacles upright. He knows where he's going. He knows where he's putting his energy into. He knows where he wants to invest. He's very clear. This is his time, his energy, his effort, just whatever he's doing. He knows how to do that. In the reverse, is just moving fast towards putting energy into nothing. It's like being stingy, keeping the energy to self. So maybe you were keeping your energy to yourself at one point from this person. And now there's maybe a wish to see them. The Eight of Pentacles. So after all of this energy that you've kept to yourself, it looks like the hard work that was supposed to be put in, studying, putting time and effort into learning the craft, or learning whatever you're supposed to learn from this particular cycle, that didn't get you any type of information that would help you. And actually, it kept you in, it caused you to prioritize, right? So there was this balance of like, okay, balancing what you're thinking and trying to manifest versus what you're actually doing in the real world. And that came to an end. Something about having to balance your different priorities. Maybe balancing became hard. But it makes sense because if you weren't doing the work to learn the lessons, balancing would be hard. Let's find out what it is about this that you were trying to balance that ended up leading to death. And we say death, the ending, this. And this ending, it seems like there's some beauty in it. Maybe there's something that maybe there's a bright spot in it. Confirmation. Abundance. Yes. Maybe there's a bright spot. So tell me more about this. Spirit. Angels, tell me more about the collective's priorities and what they were trying to balance. Why did it have to end? Divination. Wow. What? I was not expecting that. What do you think? Yeah, you gotta give figure. What do you think? See, this is she's a tarot reading and training. Now, come on. Look at this image. What do you think?
Looks like she's praying for something.
Well, she's reading cards. Something came to an ending because someone was reading cards. Oh, what? Someone was doing divination? Was somebody doing some? What? Someone was doing divination, and what else? You were doing divination? Who was doing divination? A lot of it, because it's abundance. precious time. You gotta be effing kidding me, right? Are you serious? Maybe something ended because too much time was spent doing divination. Maybe someone spent too much time doing divination. Or maybe you felt like someone did divination too much. Maybe too much of it was too much precious time being spent. Because this person's really studying these cards. She's praying, she's meditating. Look at the look at the crystals all around her, the candles. This is a beautiful card. Don't mind my nails. She's got all the elements. I don't see any water, but she's got all the elements. I love the meditation stance that she has. What is that around her waist? It's like the seat of life. What is that? Yep, the seat of life. Hanging around her neck. So she speaks life. So spending too much precious time doing divination? Did you feel like, oh, maybe you felt like they were being, maybe you felt like someone was doing this, but maybe you felt like this is what it really looked like. This looks more like Jack Sparrow, right? This looks more, yeah, like brothel, you know? I'm not saying she's not cool, but this definitely gives off more, what are you doing with your time, right? This is a pot of gold right there. Maybe she's, because leprechauns are known to like waste time and stuff like that. They're tricky. Is she a leprechaun like fairy? Just like a leprechaun. So maybe you felt this person was tricking with divination, or maybe you feel like, or maybe you spent time with divination. Maybe you feel like you spent too much time doing it. Interesting. Moon energy. And it's in reverse. Something about an uncovering. Maybe divination reveals some things to you. Let's get to more about this divination and precious time. Not the moon card in reverse again. 2 moon card energies. Wow. Okay. This one get much clearer than that. Something's definitely been uncovered. This is getting revealed. Okay. So maybe you were doing divination. Maybe you've been watching divination. Maybe your person does divination. Oh, card just flipped out of my hand. So something about divination. Star card. And then, yeah. It's interesting. Star? Tell me more.
Where's the dog? I'm pretending there's a real bug.
Oh, he's good. That's fine. They don't ever require it.
All over it. Where's his phone?
I'll put this like here because I want you to see it. Let me push it further. Maybe through divination, maybe there's a wish, maybe there's a hope. Because divination had came out, right? And I said clarified divination. So maybe there's a hope or a wish through divination. And these, whatever seeds, whatever it is, whatever wish or hope, it wasn't very fruitful. The work didn't pay off. And this made you go away. Maybe maybe your person does divination, and maybe that made you go away. Tell me more about this. Because the Page of Wands energy is like, I'm taking the break, I'm moving on, I'm having a good time, I'm not being held down. This is fire sign energy, Leo, Aries. But maybe it made you just like want to take leap of faith and just go do your own thing, you know? Maybe whatever happened between you two, take it as a resonate, male, female, whatever it is. Whatever divination did, it seemed like it made you go away. Or whatever it is this person was doing. And we have the Fool card in reverse. Maybe you felt like you didn't want to take any more risk. And so you withheld your energy. You withheld your nurturing energy. You withheld your compassion. You withheld your grace. You withheld. Maybe you said I'm tired of being mature with them. Maybe you necessarily didn't yell at them and something, but maybe you just said I'm not going to be the mature one. I'm not going to do anything. All right. What question? What's next? This is I be getting started. I had therapy all day with people. That's why I need help. What's up? What should we go with that? That's a lot.
Advice moving forward.
So okay, some advice moving forward. Advice moving forward. See how she helped me out, guys? Cause I'd be tired. Your advice moving forward is the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So your advice is to, looks like, I guess some more clarifiers. All that. Oh, stand by me. Okay, so the advice, that confirmation. The advice is to stand by me. There's a song, Stand By Me. I'm not perfect, but I know I'm still gonna try. That's the first part of the song, the lyrics. Stand By Me. You can go find that song, stream it. It's a really good song. Not the old song, Stand By Me, but it's another one. Who's singing it? I can't remember right now. I feel like looking it up. I'm tired. Anyway, it's called Stand By Me. But it's not the old one. It's a newer artist. So maybe the advice is to not give up on your family, not give up on your Ten of Cups, not give up on your wish fulfillment, on the thing that seems like it'll bring you. Look at the instants are coming back. Oh, it's crazy. Maybe you're thinking about coming back. So the first instants are literally coming towards my direction. So cool. The other advice is maybe question where you're putting your energy at. Maybe questioning where you're putting your resources and your time and attention to. This literally represents time and attention and where you're going to put that at. And so it's moving very slowly towards something, and maybe you're thinking, maybe you're questioning where you're putting your energy towards now. And then we have the bar song. The other advice is to maybe listen to music and create, maybe create from a place of passion. Maybe you're good with your hands. The Queen of Wands, she is a leader. She's not afraid to stand up and say what she needs to say. Thank you. But maybe perhaps there's a need to, maybe music sparks ideas for you. The bar song may be significant to you as well. Maybe that song will spark some idea for creativity. So your advice is to create, and maybe create a song. Maybe write a song. Maybe write some music. All right, tell me why they are in spiritual court in the first place. The moon card. You're in spiritual court because you did not go towards calmer waters.
Nope.
Maybe you were being, maybe you were bearing. Maybe you were being this, like taking the lead and telling people what to do. Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe perhaps you want to control and to dominate. What else? The devil. Maybe you have some codependencies. Maybe you have some addictions like alcohol, drinking, sex, whatever. Maybe there's some addictions that you had. Why else is the viewer in spiritual court? Maybe there was some rejection or abandonment. Maybe you rejected or abandoned someone. Maybe you ignored advice from divine. Maybe there was some. Maybe you were getting information from divine, like from source, from your angels, ancestors, your guides. So you were getting the actual downloads, and they were trying to hand it to you, but maybe you were ignoring it. And maybe you weren't like really like learning your lessons, the phases. Like maybe you weren't seeing your own patterns of your own behavior. Maybe you weren't learning and being studious about that. And the world card, and maybe something about, again, not learning the lessons, like the bigger picture, the circle of life. You just said it, the circle of life. You just said it, and the world card came out. So maybe something about lessons. Maybe you're a spiritual court because there was a need for you to learn some lessons and you didn't do so. Cheating. So for whoever this is for, some of y'all were cheating. Maybe you had this cheating energy. Maybe you didn't think you were a cheater, and that maybe you're learning that you actually are a cheater. Maybe you framed it differently in your head. Maybe you didn't say this is cheating. Maybe you said something else. Maybe you didn't classify as cheating. I've met so many clients who, they try to think of it other ways until they get like caught red-handed, and it's like, okay, yes, I was cheating. But while they were doing it, they reframed it differently. Maybe this person left you submit for walking. Maybe this person left you. And maybe they said they'll never leave you, but they left anyway. Spiritual court, or maybe you said you'll leave. Maybe you said you'll never leave, and you left anyway. Google defense mechanisms for whoever this is. This is for you. This is for you. Whoever this is for you. Google defense mechanisms. This is for you. If you're watching, this is for you. Google passive aggressive. This is for you. You're passive aggressive, whoever I'm talking to. I pray to God that whoever watches my readings understand what I'm saying is in love. And this is really good for you. This is really good. I'm going to keep getting synchronicities over and over and over again. See, look at that.
Back to back.
Activate it. Hey, maybe it's time for you to act. Hey, this is time for you to turn into a Power Ranger, man. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and being a victim. Maybe this is a time to turn into a Power Ranger. Maybe you have deep faith. So when they say Jewish, it's not about maybe you are Jewish, but this is like having that, like having faith like that, right? They run as a team. You're not messing with the Jewish folks. You can't even say nothing about them. You see what happens if you say something about them. So having that deep faith, not necessarily literally, everybody don't really practice their faith, but you get my point. Maybe there's a need for you to have such devotion to God like that, for real, not for fake. Maybe you've been an emotional vampire, yes. Bro, sis, whoever you are, I'm not mean to you. These cards are telling on you. This is your wake-up call. You've been an emotional vampire. If that's hard to hear, go in the mirror and be like, the lady on the internet told me, at least I got it from somebody. It's your confirmation. If you ever wonder, am I the problem? Yes. You don't have anything to say? Were kids involved? Whoever you are, confirmation. Whoever you are, you're creative. You're creative. There's need to create. Maybe you're dealing with betrayal. Maybe, again, It looks like there's betrayal. If you were cheating, you betrayed them. If they cheated on you, they betrayed you. So cheating, but take it as it resonates, whoever's watching, if it's a cross watcher. So betrayal's on the table. And again, if it wasn't cheating with the actual person, cheating could have been with food. Cheating could have been with, because I've seen partners, you seek my 600-pound life, you can cheat with food. Anything that you're giving your energy to other than your partnership, alcohol, drugs, sex, anything, that's betraying the relationship. Yeah, but to confirmation, stop playing. Heard that. You heard the class break. All right. 4-page letter. If you don't know what to say to this person, write them a letter. Because maybe you're looking for advice. Fine, let's get some advice. Spirit, don't tell me nothing, no more of their business. I don't care. I don't want to know. Don't tell me no more of their business. They be barely listening to me anyway. Seriously, I don't give a shit. I don't care anymore. I love y'all, but no, I don't care. Cheating and lying. Y'all know what y'all be doing. See, sinners, stop playing with Mr. Confirmation. You know you are. That's okay. This is your last wake-up call. This is the time when you come down to the pulpit. Except for, guess what? You're not in church where you feel embarrassed. You behind your screen where nobody can see you. All you gotta do is submit. God is being gracious. You get to submit behind closed doors, like the televangelists. You know, the kind used to come on TV at night and you give your heart to Christ. This is the same thing. It's the same thing. Except for it's coming in the form of tarot cards and a random deck from a random person in the random world. Crap. Maybe you feel like you've cheated yourself, because this is like Mr. Krabs type energy, the Krusty Krab. Yeah, like maybe you feel like you're like hood or trap. Maybe like you feel like you've been stingy with your energy, you know. And maybe you feel like that type of way of thinking, like holding back in a relationship is like hood mentality, you know? Because that's what this card means. Maybe you had this kind of mentality. Maybe you still love them. Maybe you watched their TikTok. Or maybe you guys had a TikTok together. Confirmation. Catastrophizing. Looks like you were catastrophizing. You were manifesting negative things. So when you catastrophize, this is the Magician card. This is literally you making this happen in your life. So instead of saying, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, you're going to do with curious. Because if not, you're going to get anxiety. That's DSM-5. You'll have an anxiety disorder. You're talking to a real therapist. I would know. This is catastrophizing, manifesting negative things into your life. Don't do that. More advice. So instead of saying, what if they cheat on me? What if they lie to me? What if they do this? What if they do that? Why don't you be curious? What if they don't lie to me? What if they don't do this? That's how you reframe that one. But the brain gets so familiar and so used to confirmation, so used to thinking about the worst case scenario that you actually start to create the worst case scenario. Think about everything that you ever thought about bad that you thought could happen. The more that you focus on it, think about it. It typically happened. Yeah, because you kept focusing on it. It's called self-sabotage. Someday we'll be together. Maybe you feel like one day y'all be together. Spirit says yes, you will. I don't know. I ain't write the card. Spirit says yes. Maybe you feel like this person's being stubborn. Maybe you're stubborn. Maybe you want them to chill out. Maybe they can spark off. Because betrayal, maybe you're scared that they're going to spark off. Maybe you want them to chill. YN. Maybe you've been a YN. Maybe you've been acting like a YN. No, yeah, that would pair well with the personality disorders. Prefrontal cortex. Look at this. PTSD, CPTSD. When your prefrontal cortex is off, go Google that word for those. Look at your prefrontal cortex and see what happens when it's off. Oh boy, you look like that. That's what this is. These are this. Your prefrontal, but they're zombies. This is a zombie. Zombies. They can't think. So maybe you felt like you couldn't think. Maybe a person shorter than you. A teacher. Maybe you learn from them or they learn from you. I feel like you learn from them since you're cheating. Sensitive. Maybe you've been sensitive or maybe they're sensitive. And then candle magic. love spells. Maybe candle magic love spells have been involved. Tell me more about the candle magic love spells. Purity. What? Confirmation. Maybe you've been lighting candles to try to like cleanse your energy. Maybe you've been lighting candles to like, ooh, confirmation. Celebration. Damn, confirmation again. Maybe you've been trying to light candles to like bring a celebration back. Confirmation. Maybe maybe you've been lighting candles. Maybe you've been lighting candles and praying. But damn, 3 sneezes. Confirmation. Oh my goodness. Confirmation. So maybe you've been lighting candles trying to reverse some magic that was done towards you. Or your Ooh! Oh, good God! The magic. Woo! Somebody said spell work, y'all. Where you somebody did candle magic. So maybe you've been trying to cleanse your energy or the energy of this relationship to bring back a union of celebration. Maybe that's been inspiring you. Maybe, just doing this candle magic. Maybe you've been doing it, or maybe you found out candle magic was done. Something about candle magic. Tell me more about this candle magic. And then I'm going to get off of here and spend some time with the kiddos and eat some food. Candle magic. Go outside. Maybe you haven't been spending time outside. What about this has to do with candle magic, though? Come together. Oh. Oh, are you doing candle magic so they don't go outside and find nobody? Are you kidding me?
That's what I do.
Is that what you feel? Taylor, that's what it says, isn't it? Have you been doing candle magic so they won't go outside? Or do you feel like somebody's been doing candle magic so you won't go outside? When I say outside, so I'm gonna pull from this deck. So y'all playing with me. We finna go get the shadow work deck since y'all playing. We're gonna get the shadow deck. We finna get this. Yeah. Somebody here doing candle magic, something they can't go outside. Who's trying to keep somebody from going outside?
Like, I don't want to, but you ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, maybe you don't want. I don't know who's doing. Maybe you feel like they're who's doing candle magic. What's going on? World reverse. Someone didn't learn their lesson. Who been lighting candles? Bruh, I don't know which one of y'all helpers likes lighting candles and don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Stop it. Whoever is playing with candles, stop. You don't know what you're doing. If candle magic is done on you, they don't know what they're doing. And if you're doing it, stop. 10 of Cups. Somebody won't stay. Somebody trying to get their heart back. Somebody trying to get their love back. Who's doing it? What is going on? Look at how it's wrapped all up in there. Look, Taylor, look. Can you see it good? The snakes are wrapped up in the heart. Oh my goodness. Tell me more. 7 of Bones. So wait. So candle magic was done to unblock someone so they can give you their treasure. Oh, you wanted this person's shadows. Oh my goodness. Now, let me make sure I'm gonna clarify in the tower. Yep, right here on the top. Right tower, right here on the top. All I have to do is look over to my left. Wow. Okay, so candle magic was done to get this person's heart. But this person's heart is wrapped with a snake around it. So it's going to be really hard. Look at this. And it's all twined in there too.
Because of the betrayal.
Because of the betrayal, yeah. And now you're not blocked. The bat's in reverse. The bones are down. So there's no passion to protect. There's nothing to protect anymore. So the candle magic was done so that this massacre of crystals, this individual shadow. Oh, holy shit. You wanted this person's, somebody wanted this person's shadow to give to something that was already. Do you see that? It's a lot. Long scars. It took me to read that one. Yeah. That, so, okay. No. To give this person, so this person can give to something that's already gone to rebuild it. To rebuild something scary. To look at the scary house. You wanted them to rebuild this?
But they had to do it on their own.
So that's the, okay. Tell me more about this candle
Nothing's
magic.
gonna change.
Well, I don't know. Let me tell you more about this. Find out. That would be nosy. What's going on with this candle more? What else? And 9 of daggers. So that to take away the things that they saw. Ooh. You wanted to take away. So the candle magic was to take away the tears and take away the pain, to take away the nightmares. So, tell me what is candle magic. So you did candle magic to try to take away betrayal? And that caused everything to slow down. It looks like it backfired and left you in the 2 of daggers in confusion between whether to tell the truth or stay in snake energy. Look, sword and snake. Look at the snake venom. Look at this venom on there, spitting out venom, and the sword. And the 2 of daggers. So look at the snake caught between the 2 thoughts, caught between the 2. Nothing but confusion. Yes. Nobody wants to rebuild this.
But they caused the confusion.
Look at this. Yeah. If you cause so when you cause the betrayal, that's the snake, that's the venom. That betrayal, that caused confusion. That, yeah, you can't candle magic that away. I think whoever it is, you cannot candle magic that way. No, absolutely not. Tell me more. Breathe again. Maybe you're taking a breath listening to this reading. Maybe you need to take a breath. I think it gave this person mixed signals. So this is why you're not calling it cheating. For you, you're calling it mixed signals, but it's actually cheating. I'm thinking that's what's happening. And look, fight response. And maybe this mixed signals cause a fight response, and you ding confirmation, and you were them. And ooh, was your person vulnerable? Your person was vulnerable. Whoever you snaked or did this thing to, this devil, whatever this was, whatever this was. This person was vulnerable. Look at what it says. They know not what they do. Bruh. 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 Whoever watches this, bless your heart for watching it. Whoever watches these videos to the end, bless your heart. May all good things come to you. I genuinely hope that you listen to the videos and you get therapy and you let go of these. If these resonate with you, if you're feeling like, yeah, damn, this is me. She ain't lying. Good on you to get help. If you're already one of the people who are getting help, good for you. If you're one of the people who are not, and who are not, then I guess you're not. New love comes. Tell me about this new love. Are you hoping new love comes for you? Or are you thinking about new love for them? Oh, you want to go back.
Yeah, they won't do love for those.
Yeah, you want to go back. The Eight of Cups in reverse. You want to go back. New love comes. You don't want to go to new love. Ten of Daggers in reverse. Ooh, you want this pain to be over with. Maybe the new love is your. That's what you want this person to be. Your new love. That's what it seems like. You want that to goddess. This could be a divine feminine. You could be a divine masculine. Gender is not important. In tarot, the energy is maybe you're a tall person. So this is what got you here. Black and white thinking. Okay, if you want to know like why is she fussing at me so much, go look up cognitive distortions. Black and white thinking is your problem. Okay, confirmation just fell up. And your other issue, personalization. Go look that up. That's another cognitive distortion. Man, spirit telling on you. You got black and white thinking and you have personalization. These are negative thinking patterns that you can actually fix in therapy or without a therapist, preferably with a therapist. Okay? This is that I'm not good enough stuff. This is when you relate everything to you. When you walk into a room and you compare yourself to the next person, whether you're better or worse, that is personalization. If your partner is talking about a previous relationship and you start to pick that part apart, you have nothing to do with that. You're personalizing. I can tell you from personal experience. I've had that happen. I've had it happen on a regular basis. Somebody personalizing. Has nothing to do with you. How is this about you? Making another situation about you. For example, let's say a husband comes in from the store and his wife complains about prices of grocery. He takes that as a hit against his manhood. What? No. Notice it says NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder. They often feel like they're not good enough. That's where that comes from. Okay? It's all about them. Compare themselves. It's a comparison model. Do not compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't do that. It's so easy to say don't do it, but really you gotta practice that. Like when it comes in your head, like practice that. That's why you go to therapy. Pull an angel card. Oh hush. Oh, confirmation. Confirmation for the angel deck. I guess we'll do fairy because I left my angel cards at home. I'll do this one. All right, and then we'll get off of here because we're almost at 50.
Again.
Same card again. Precious time. Maybe you're wasting your precious time. What is the collective portion of precious time doing? Come on. Come on, spirit. Do me better than that. Do me better than that. Make it clear. Make it clear. Make it clear. Make it clear. I know. Oh, there we go. Clear. Music. Music makes me lose control. Sorry. I just heard the whole song in my head. Gonna go down. Probably listen to that after we get up here. Anyway, so precious time. Your advice is to spend time listening to music. Maybe spirit has some information to give you. Music is often extremely healing. It looks like there's some downloads and some messages on what to do through music. Maybe you've been spending your time listening to music. I always say last one, but that's because somebody's energy be pulling on me asking for more. Oh, man, I ain't even get a deck out good yet. Cat's out the bag. This one comes out this I know y'all my collective. This comes out every single time almost. Listen, I don't know what it is that you think you're hiding with these moon cards, these lines and betrayal. You're not hiding anything. So if you need to just tell the truth, I would just suggest do that. Just be an honest person. Jump. Literally, did I just say that? Jumping is scary. Staying frozen is even scarier. Whatever it is that you're scared of doing, you're holding yourself back. Confirmation. What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? Accept how you feel then and move through it. Didn't I? Now, this don't get more in sync and in line than anything. 7, 8, 9. This carries 9, completion. This is birth, rebirthing into a new thing. Look at this, how you feel accepted. So maybe this is the old you, liar, cheater, backstabber. Don't be the sneaky drug addiction, P addiction, PDF stuff, whatever. Look, don't do that anymore. Just be. No. Forget. If you want to know how you got here, it's because you're not giving yourself grace and mercy. And if you can't give yourself grace and mercy, how the F you think you can give somebody else grace and mercy? When you can't even forgive yourself. That's why you're so mean and rude and cruel if that's you. I'm feeling like whoever I'm talking to, you can be really damn nasty. And if you want to know how could I be such that, don't victimize yourself. Say, I wasn't very kind to myself, and because whatever I practiced in private, I produced in public. That's accountability. It's called not being cowardice. Don't be an emotional coward. Emotional cowards run away from conversations with themselves and others. And they go drown themselves in alcohol and distractions. And yes, people who drown themselves in distractions are considered emotionally weak. I've always enjoyed enjoying things. So maybe let's get back to some of that, right? Maybe that's a part of your addiction. Maybe you've always enjoyed having a good time and you never know where to pour that into now. So maybe you're being called to know where to pour this good time energy into. Back to the beginning of the reading with the King of Pentacles. What is it that you enjoy doing that actually would give you something for your greatest, highest good? Damn. Whoa. That flipped all the way over here. I'll be at the other end of the universe acting. I get this card every time too. Whoever you are, my heart goes out to you and all the empathy stuff, but you're going to have to really stop isolating yourself and like, I'm going to be all the way over here acting super weird. Again, that's not emotional maturity. I hereby grant you the power to make me unhappy. Exactly. Look at this. Maybe you're giving a lot of your power away. The world's awful. Everybody, no one, always, all people. Maybe there's a bit of that going on. Nobody. And so look how you're speaking to the world. I hereby grant the power to make me unhappy. So everybody's responsible for making you unhappy?
But
But none of what's coming out of the person's mouth is none of their responsibility, right? This is time for you to take accountability. Wow, I just said to take accountability. You're doing the blame game, whoever you are. You're supposed to be doing the connection game. That's the only game to play here, down here. So if you keep trying to play the blame game, you're going to find yourself in this energy that you're in right now, and it doesn't like you're in very good energy. You're being called to evolve out of being a complainer. Maybe you're always complaining or what people should do and shouldn't do and what's supposed to happen and what ought to happen and this type of thing, which is a negative thinking pattern, should statements that makes you a complainer. So maybe you're being asked to evolve and grow out of that. Right? Because look at that infant style. Look, it's a toddler. I have a child, so look. This is exactly terrible twos. Maybe you're being asked to grow up into an adult. And there is more than that. There is more where that came from. So maybe what do you think that means, Taylor? What are you picking up? There's more than one that came from 6. 6 is about success. What are you picking up from that? I feel like
I could be wrong, but
yeah, whatever you think. seeing Gary approach to Thursday. What we doing Thursday?
Climbing the corporate ladder, there's more life than that.
Oh, confirmation ding.
But
Maybe the advice is instead of worrying,
money and stability.
maybe instead of speaking and worrying about the same things like nobody, everybody, all those things like that. Nobody makes me happy. All my exes say all bitches are whole. Yeah, all
All
bees, all girls, all crazy. But no, they actually meant what they were saying. If you're just being funny, that's one thing. But you know, start seeing the world, seeing people as there's more good people coming. Look at how people. This is you, right? Vibrating super high, but no one's seeming to be upset about holding maybe the one on the top. You know, everybody's working together, and so
That's what it's supposed to be.
yeah, maybe stop thinking that this person was the only one and things like that. Maybe it's a need to say that there's more people who can match my vibe, but you have to also be in that vibe too, and notice that these people look.
And know your vibe.
Yeah, know your vibe. I noticed these people look different too. There's some that are cavemen, and then there's some that are like businessmen, and then there's some that are like nerdy and retro. What do you think that means?
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
And I think maybe
We think the cavemen mean.
that person, maybe they've been surrounded by the same type.
Ooh. Yeah. Yep. Good. All right. Well, guys, I'll leave it at that. Being asked to create right now, just not just doing the soft periods. Oh, that was for somebody. So this is the time for you to write. Confirmation. If you are a writer, this is the time to write. If you're a dancer, this is the time to dance. Whoever you are, this is your time to do the thing. Please do the thing, because it will probably give you what you want. I'll have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm chiming out. Cut the cord. I'm out.